We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Polar Bears and the New York Mets. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Pedro Cora gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Fabio Koufax. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
High in the air out to center field. Baez is underneath this one. 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder,
So stepping in, Shmuel Foppert, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Inside and low, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
So digging in now, Connor Pitts having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. solo shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So now to the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 42 homers, and 112 RBIs.
Ball 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Left fielder looking up. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. Number 43 on the year for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
He's got that average sitting right at the 350 plateau now, with 38 home runs and 107 runs batted in. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Striding forward now is the DH, Devore Haddock. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 out, nobody on. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Syracuse leads it 3-0. Jeremy Pitts, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Gates. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Johnny Gates.
And now pitch on the way. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Pitts is there, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Louis O'Neill.
Next for the Mets, Louis O'Neill. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Pitts has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next up for New York, Darryl Jenkins, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Two balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Jenkins is off of first with 2 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Polar Bears lead it 3-0. Standing in, Gregory Pitts. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitts is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1.
That's outside.
Gaylord Lukrensky, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this second does not bode well for this pitcher.
Settling in now, Gaylord Lukrensky. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's upstairs. That's ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, John Pitts. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Fabio Koufax. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Shmuel Poppert, and their runners at the corners now.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And that misses. 2-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
At the plate, Connor Pitts, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Polar Bears are out in front 4-0. Stepping into the box, Richard Ambrose, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. This year against right-handed pitching, Ambrose has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Fouled away. Nope. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Vernon Baez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, with 19 homers and 55 driven in. The 1-0. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Antonio Arroyo. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Plate now, Jonas Gonzalez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. New inning set to get underway, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the pitch.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now that
Standing in, Chipper Bonzer. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, DeVore Haddock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that misses. 1-1. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Jenkins is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Syracuse is on top here, 4-1. Striding into the box, Fernando Delgado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Now batting, Johnny Gates. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Runs our score here in 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league run this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready now, Louis O'Neill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Darryl Jenkins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 15 long balls and 36 RBIs. The 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. From the stretch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Luis Alvarado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it 4-1. Striding in once again, Gregory Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Pitts is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Number 35 now on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Gaylord Lukrensky. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. You see the great batting average coming in. 32 home runs and 91 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. John Pitts waits on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in, John Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Andy Fox answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Fabio Koufax, lifted in the air out towards left center. Baez is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Shmuel Popper. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Fastball is too high here, 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit, and a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. In now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now that's popped up. O'Neill is under it. And that retires the side. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Syracuse is out in front 8-1. Ready for another chance. Richard Ambrose. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Richard.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hits. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
At the plate, Vernon Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Antonio Arroyo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
One and one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line drive to left. Foppert is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Devore Haddig. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Gregory hits. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just missed above the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gaylord Lukrensky will be next. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Gaylord Lukrensky, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone into the upper tank. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 33 on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Santiago Gonzalez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Gonzalez.
At the plate, John Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Fabio Koufax. And that's dead center for strike one. Gonzalez is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And that's going to land foul.
Nope.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3 and 2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Shmuel Foppert, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. O'Neill is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. Syracuse is on top 10-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jonas Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate now, Fernando Delgado, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Now Back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Johnny Gates. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The 1-1 home.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Into the box, Connor Pitts. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back in standing. So now to the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Second base.
Striding in, Chipper Bonser. He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Devore Haddig. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Coming to the plate now, Louis O'Neill. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Darryl Jenkins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 2-0. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Luis Alvarado.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Luis Alvarado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
Hey!
high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in and looking for more, Gregory Pitts. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball up there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gaylord Lukrensky, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, John Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball well outside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now. Now to the plate, Richard Ambrose.
The left fielder, Richard Ambrose.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Stepping in now, Vernon Baez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
No bench off the plate. Ball 2.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
First and second here with nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. The second for 1. Digging in once again, Jonas Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-0 to the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Ready once again, Fernando Delgado, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 home.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here it is, the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Digging in, Johnny Gates. First offering on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Louis O'Neill, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Looking to minimize the damage here. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. Forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner.
Hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now back, first baseman, Darryl.
At the plate, Darryl Jenkins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Giovanni Cotton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
batter.
To the plate now, Luis Alvarado. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's a 3-run game at 10-7. Marshall Inglet is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Leading off the inning, Fabio Koufax, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
Fouled away. To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Shmuel Foppert as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 3.
So striding in, Connor hits. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's too high. Two balls, 1 strike to count.
2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Richard Ambrose, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Richard Ambrose.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. Center field.
Digging in now, Vernon Baez. Here comes the first pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Antonio Arroyo is on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Antonio Arroyo.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Antonio Arroyo. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One and one, here it comes. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Jonas Gonzalez, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
1-2 now. Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Timothy Abercrombie takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
At the plate, Fernando Delgado.
Catcher.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up, and this is now a 10-9 ball game. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
The 1-1.
Ball. That's outside. Hey!
Lifted in the air to center. Baez is right there, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Chipper Bonser, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bonser comes into action sporting a slugging line above .650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. 2-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Devore Haddig. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell The runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way, and it's fouled away. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Gregory.
Stepping in, Gregory hits, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Raymond Yang enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Yeah.
Gaylord Lakrensky will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Yang, a native of Taiwan. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2024.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fouled off. Bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and he is in there. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, John Pitts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fabio Koufax. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Ball at the side.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2.
That's outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Swinging a soft liner. One there. Shmuel Poppert will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
0-1 count, and the pitch fouled away. Runners at the corners, two men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work.
Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Connor hits. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Line toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much it can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Chuck Mills enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chuck Mills.
In now, Lamont Mishmerheisen as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Ready with the 1-0.
No, inside.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone knowing full well he's probably working around you.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's out.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two out here and a runner at second. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. The Polar Bears on top 16-9. Now at the plate, Johnny Gates. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Johnny.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Abercrombie, 30 years of age. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Into the box now, Louis O'Neill, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Darryl Jenkins. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Polar Bears will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
16-9 in this one tonight. Syracuse posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jeremy Pitts earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Pedro Cora was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Timothy Abercrombie gets a 4-out save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For joining us here this evening, we remind you to please drive home safely.